Roberto Duran didn't just shove Sugar Ray Leonard out of the way, he erupted. It was pride, fury, and exhaustion all colliding in one volcanic moment. The final bell had sounded, but inside Duran, the war raged on. Their first clash took place on June 20th, 1980, at the Olympic Stadium in Montreal, a fight forever etched in history as the Brawl in Montreal. Duran had climbed from lightweight to welterweight, not just to collect another title, but to prove that his brutality and brilliance could dominate across divisions. Duran had masterfully set the emotional trap. In the build-up, he relentlessly taunted Leonard, questioning his manhood, insulting his family, and even targeting his wife. And by the time the bell rang in Montreal, that mission was in full motion. Duran made Leonard fight his fight. Instead of sticking to his slick boxing and movement, Sugar Ray Leonard abandoned his usual style and chose to trade punches in the trenches, exactly where Roberto Duran wanted him. Duran didn't just drag Leonard into a fight, he dragged him into his kind of fight. And once inside that furnace, Leonard was no longer the matador. He was the bull, charging into the fire. Duran won by unanimous decision. After the final bell, Leonard offered his hand for a handshake, but Duran shoved him away, indicating his lingering frustration and anger. But 5 months later, everything changed. November 25th, 1980. The rematch wasn't just another title defense, it was psychological warfare. This wasn't Montreal, this was New Orleans. And Leonard hadn't just trained his body, he sharpened his mind. He didn't want to fight Duran's fight anymore. He wanted to make Duran feel what Leonard felt in their first meeting. From the opening round, it was different. Leonard stayed on his toes, light, elusive. He jabbed and circled, flicking his punches with speed and rhythm. And when Duran lunged in, Leonard gave him nothing, just a flash. Then came the showmanship. Sugar Ray started clowning, hands behind the back, windmill feints, the bolo punch, half insult, and the crowd, they loved it. For the first time in his career, Duran wasn't feared. He was being laughed at, mocked, treated like the slower man, the older man. Duran wasn't used to being laughed at inside a ring, he was used to being feared. By round 6, Duran's shoulders were drooping. His legs, normally like tree trunks, were stiff. His combinations were lazy, missing badly. Leonard didn't just beat him to the punch, he beat him to the moment. Then came round 8. Midway through, Duran turned his back. He waved his glove, and the words came, soft but volcanic. No mas. No more. In the span of seconds, boxing witnessed one of the most shocking surrenders in its history. But this wasn't just a man quitting a fight, it was deeper. A fighter whose pride was the size of nations had been toyed with, outclassed. Because Sugar Ray didn't just reclaim his belt, he took Duran's fire and left the ring smiling.